for watching over me. Thank you for the synchronicity and the messages and everything, Spirit. I want to invite you in, Spirit. To answer some questions for the collective. And really, what is the overall expectations for the month of August? I'll do for Pisces. Month of August for Pisces, Spirit. Month of August for Pisces. Pisces. Moon magic today. New moon energy. Okay. 5 of Cups. Queen of Wands. Magician. Okay, so this is what we can expect for the month of August 2022 for Pisces. Okay, so stepping into August, you know, before the new month arrived, even you started having this energy of you're grieving a loss, hard to see the positive, regretting the past, self-pity, prolonged gloom. So really facing some heavy energies, facing, you know, the person you used to be, and really embracing, fully letting go and starting anew. Yeah. And you know, in the picture I'm seeing like reminiscing, you know, reminiscing of the person you used to be, saying hello and goodbye to the darkness that exists in me. Okay. Letting go card, basically. We're letting go. Grieving period, healing period, really spending a lot of time with Spirit, with God, higher power. Then, you know, through the darkness, we arise with the Queen of Wands, upright. And, you know, making it through all these negative feelings. Now you're shedding those energies and you're stepping into a strong, self-assured, charismatic, extroverted, independent, enthusiastic, inspires others. Okay, so you're really gonna, as we say in Buddhism, turn poison to medicine this month. And you have a lot of eyes watching. You do. You have a lot of eyes watching. You're inspiring a lot of people, even though they may not say it. But you're really on your throne. Like you're stepping into your power, your royal energy, your divine wealth. Even though you may have not been born into wealth, you found out that you are a piece of abundance, and you're tapping into that. You're tapping into that goddess energy. Sunflower. I don't typically know exactly the sunflower symbolism, what sunflowers mean, but let's think about it. Sunflower fields, they love the sun, very bright. usually they come out when the season is changing into the fall. So that might also be a message too, is that, you know, you're rising up into this goddess, you're tapping into this new energy, and ultimately you're setting the tone for the year, and you're gonna really, really reap the benefits. And especially in the fall time, I'm seeing September, maybe carrying over into November. You're gonna really, really reap the benefits of what you sowed during this this time, this renewal, this new moon, this new energy. Everything is bright, everything is yellow. I see the pyramids, you know, I'm getting Egyptian vibes. That's ancient divine energy that you've tapped into. It's very special, it's very profound, and know that they're guiding you. Call onto them. Call onto them. And with the black cat too, the black cat is still. You know, they say like when a black cat runs across the street, it's like bad luck. The cat is still. It's calm. So I think this also symbolizes like you're learning how to balance your feminine and masculine energy really well here. To the point where you're both, the darkness is almost mimicking you. You're steering the ship. You've got your sails up and they're very even right now. Very, very balanced. Very great time to really manifest a lot into your life. Yeah. Amazing, amazing, amazing cards. Okay, and the last one, the Magician. Upright. I've been seeing this infinity symbol all day. That's the Magician. You can see the cup, and the sword, and the flowers. It's holding the light up. Holding a light up into the heavens, which is also something I connect with today. I just had some creative writing flow through me, and thank you, Spirit, for confirming that. Wow. So let's see, the Magician. Transform ideas, goals into reality, skillful, action, confident, power, all the resources you need. So this is your time, man. You had the brave heart to let go and step into the unknown and just step blindly with faith. And then you realize that something's got to change. Whatever I was doing in the past is not what I need to be doing now, because I don't want to create those results. I want to create something new. I want to create something different. So we start planting these seeds with the Queen of Wands. We're planting these seeds. We're getting inspiration. We're getting the energy and the enthusiasm and the independence and the focus to really thrive in those fruits, to really focus on our growth and really learn to love ourselves and really put our energy to the things we want to cultivate. So with the Magician, it's confirming that what you're planting here is definitely gonna come out, and it's gonna be fruitful. It's gonna transform ideas, goals into reality. So if you have a new job, maybe like for me, I just got a new job, and I feel this is telling me like your ideas are worth something. You're gonna add some value here for you and for the business. You've really found some people you can go to the next level with. So that's what that's telling me. So that could be something in your life that you can resonate with, or even could be in any area, whether it's relationships. But I'm really feeling like career vibes, something to do with money, something to do with creative endeavors, a business idea, a project, something that you've wanted to do. You know, you've experienced this darkness. You saw the light at the end of the tunnel and you fought for it, and now you're really going to transform that. So this is sort of a progression actually into the end of the year, not only the month, because on a smaller scale, this makes sense for the month of August, but it's also going to project into the end of the year. So, you know, whatever happens this month, it's kind of like a foreshadowing of what's going to happen within the time between now and December 31st. Whatever you do here, that energy is going to follow. It's going to flow. You're going to be in this flowing state. You're going to be ready to embrace all this energy and really reap what you sow, and feel so grateful that, you know, God gave you the desires of your hearts, and it feels so good after the dark night of the soul. And not only that, but as a collective, we've went through a lot, even in the past few years with COVID, everything. It's been a huge transformation. So I think not only us Pisces, but many people are feeling this like transcendence out of this dark era, you know, like we're sort of like really shedding those last bits of energy that are holding on. And a lot of us that have gone through this deep dark night of the soul, it's to put a light and ignite the sleeping ones, you know, so that we can all help each other. From my experience, that has been mine too, is I feel like I'm here to shed some light into the world, and I ask God for me to be his vessel and use my gifts to give back. And you know, I really feel like a lot of us are going to be experiencing this. Yeah. So I don't know, should we draw one more from here? This is exciting. So, you know, it's basically like all the pain you went through, it's gonna be worth it. Like, don't doubt yourself. It's gonna be worth it. You're gonna see the light. You're gonna transcend into the heavens. There's gonna be flowers. You're gonna be reaping the benefits. Sunlight, infinity. You connect to your divinity. The sword is down, the cup is up, ready to receive, right? Really stepping into that, embracing your connection to eternity, to source. Yeah, so I think this serves as a warning. Ace of Pentacles in the downward position. So this is saying, when you reap those benefits, be careful for risky new ventures, finance and health worries. So you're gonna have to adapt to the upgrade. Manage your money. Learn how to budget. Reach out to people that know. Me as a Pisces, I don't know how y'all are, but numbers are not really my thing. I'm more of a tangible gal. So I think that you should call on people who are good at these things, who can help you navigate this new level, this new experience, this new leadership role that you're receiving. And don't take things for granted. Remember where you came from, and don't get too sucked into being too materialistic. Yes, we can have nice things. Yes, we're allowed to enjoy, to have pleasure, but let's balance that by giving back, by sharing our energy, by not being too gluttonous, you know. Let's pull back those energies a little bit. That's what I'm getting for the Ace of Pentacles. So just some advice from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And I think personally that's something I need to work on too, is really looking at my finances, really seeing where all my money goes, having a specific plan and really sticking to it. That's something I definitely need to embrace in my personal life. Conclusion, Spirit. Conclusion, please. Thank you, Spirit. Conclusion. 3 of Pentacles. Teamwork, collaboration, skills recognized. Each participant plays a vital role. Building. Wow. So, you know, you got over your past, you started planting new seeds, you reap the benefits. We're warned to be careful not to fall into anything too materialistic. And then we get the 3 of Pentacles. I asked Spirit for a final conclusion. And yeah, this is saying like, you're going to have the teamwork and collaboration that you are foreseeing. You are around the right people. Your skills are going to be recognized, because in the past I think your skills were not recognized. Your skills are going to be recognized. Each participant plays a vital role, so you all understand that you all have a niche, you all have a part in this collaborative, in this collective. And even on a grander scale, it's not only happening at your workplace or in your personal life, it's happening in the world. People are collaborating. They're realizing that we are all an important being, and we can all have the power to alter our reality, alter our world around us. And that's a really powerful realization, not only for us Pisces, but also everyone, after going through this dark night of the soul, not just for us personally, but through Earth, going through the dark ages, really shedding those final last old energies. We're really ripping apart from this old ego dark side energy into the age of Aquarius. So yeah, that's huge. I mean, how grateful are we, how lucky are we to be living at a time like this? I mean, this is what our ancestors were working towards. We're going to transcend. I mean, this is the new Earth. This is just amazing, abundant, beautiful love energy, and we're now able to tap into it. The veil is thinning, and we're really connecting with our God. I know there's people that have been, but there's also people who are going to develop a stronger connection to spirit, really start being more spiritually driven versus so egotistical, you know, paying attention to physical bodies. No, we're moving past that. So yeah, it's upright, another upright card. The only downward facing card was the Ace of Pentacles, just giving us a little warning. Doesn't mean you're going to fall into that trap, but this is definitely something that can prevent you, or, you know, help you from that. So pay attention to that. Yeah, so good things. You know, this shows different people, you know, they have different features. So this kind of makes me think about like the world, the different countries and states, and just people collaborating and coming together and sort of looking at the project. But also in your personal life, whatever you're collaborating, you know, you're really looking at it. It looks like you really have something going here. Like, it's really a positive thing. It's good for all. And that's, I mean, that's all you want, right? Good for you, good for them. Mutual benefits. We're going to reap what we sow, personally and collectively. Thank you, Spirit. Such a beautiful, 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 beautiful message. Appreciate it. Let's come over to my girl Sonia, and we're gonna ask our guides some questions. You know, let's get some questions from our guides. some important things we need to learn on this journey. What else? What else do we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to know, our guides? For Pisces and even just everyone in the collective. Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Gifts, purpose, shame. Gifts, number 6. Let's read about that. The universe is constantly showering you with gifts. The problem arises when so many of these divine offerings go unnoticed and are therefore unaccepted. Your joy guides are on hand, though, acting as messengers to help correct this problem. They ask you to start counting your blessings day after day, taking care not to miss any or take them for granted. Your joy guides delight in showering you with gifts and encourage you to expand your heart's capacity to receive all that they have to offer. Start each morning by asking them to surprise you with some things wonderful during the day. Then, just before going to bed, list all the wonderful things they've bestowed upon you.
I didn't realize my alarm worked on my couch.
Oh, nice.
I just smelled stuff out in the hall.
So the wonderful things they've bestowed upon you. See how the list grows longer and longer each day. Their only request is that you acknowledge these offerings and thank the Divine Mother and Father for the endless generosity. The Joy Guides message: open your heart and expect good things to come. Great message. Purpose, number 38. Okay. Purpose, master teacher. Consistency, dedication, reliability, faithfulness. You're beginning to stride into your purpose. Work is no longer a struggle, and your master teacher is guiding you along the way. The more aligned you become with your life's purpose, the more aligned you become with your life's proper path, the more days will flow with ease. You'll lose track of all barriers as you go with the flow and throw your heart and soul into your efforts. Your dedication will pay off in the long run, but even this isn't important. Your efforts are their own reward. Doing what you love so well and so faithfully fulfills you. The challenge is to resist the temptation to push yourself to exhaustion. Remain measured and steady, and don't overlook the importance of taking a day of rest at least once a week. Your master teacher is pleased with your progress, but reminds you that even though you may love your work and feel that you could work forever, your body and mind do get fatigued. Develop the wisdom to know when to step away and refresh your soul. Your master teacher's message: pace yourself. Okay? Good message. Good message. Thank you, Spirit. Pace myself into this new endeavor. Yep. And then shame. What is this shame all about? 35. Interested to see. Okay. shame, divine healers, judgment, severity, self-loathing, poverty. You're at risk of falling under the spell of self-criticism because of poor choices or learned behavior, and this is bringing on the energy of shame. You can always tell when this soul-deadening vibration is present because it causes you to unconsciously pull back from others and the loving support of the universe and become isolated. Wow. It's quite possible at this time to believe that the world is against you, making you want to hide, withdraw, or push it away. Nothing could be further from the truth. You are your own worst enemy at this time. As the universe never stops loving or supporting you, nor have the people around you stopped loving you, even if you've made terrible mistakes. After all, we're all guilty of this at times. Your divine healers surround you, holding you in affection and unconditional love as you struggle to regain your self-esteem. They ask you to remember that being here on earth is like being in a classroom. You're here to progress, and you'll make many mistakes along the way. That's part of your learning process and necessary for your inner growth. Your divine healers ask you to open your heart and forgive your mistakes. There's no mistake too great, nor any error so grave that it can't be forgiven. Pray for them to help you rise above your self-criticism and re-enter the flow of the universe. Make an effort to yourself with the same love that they see you with. Stop judging yourself. Make amends and apologies where necessary and move on. Their messages to you: live and learn. Wow, great, amazing messages from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, so much. Thank you, Spirit, so much. Thanks for the validation, for the messages. Yeah, so you're going to receive the gifts. Make sure you're thankful and grateful. But the universe loves giving you your gifts and returning the energy back because they love you so much. And you're stepping into this life, and you know, you've stepped into this step blindly in faith here, and because of that, you're really finding your purpose here. You're really stepping into your power and your purpose here, and you're living a life of purpose, of value. You're adding your light into the world, and you're making yourself happy. You're making the divine very happy. You're raising the energies. You're doing a great job. You allowed yourself to lead with faith, and it's leading you here to your purpose. Aligning you with the right mentors and the right resources, the right clientele, the right people. Everything is just lining up in your favor. You're walking down this path, and this path of fortune. Actually, I'm seeing path of fortune, and you know, shame. This is a card. You know, the divine healers really want to ask you to be gracious of yourself, be forgiving, learn how to forgive yourself, learn how to truly accept yourself, because you forgive other people with a great heart, and you got to use that love on yourself. Love yourself as they do, because if you could really feel that love, everything would be healed. You know, it's very it's divine, and they're here for you. And you know, you've felt like this in the past, shameful. Even as a child, you felt like people didn't like you, you didn't fit in, people prayed for your downfall, and you know, you have these eyes on you that we talked about. This is saying, like, even with the eyes on you, even with the shade that's been thrown, even with the, what's that word, Spirit? Not animosity, but like tribulations. Is that the word, Spirit? even through your trials and tribulations, even through people not feeling loved, not feeling supported, through your tribulations. It's a long time coming. You felt like this your whole life. So divine healers are here to assist you to finally break free from that. And that's huge. You're breaking free of it. You're doing the damn thing. You're doing the damn thing. Pace yourself. Forgive yourself. Shed off the shame. Shed it away. Be gracious. Just like you would to somebody else. Share that energy. Just like you'd want God to forgive you and to forgive people you love. You need to feel that same energy in yourself, that same love for yourself. I'm hearing self-acceptance. Accept yourself. The healers are here to help you build up that self-esteem so that you can really cultivate that through finding your purpose and reaping the benefits, reaping the gifts. Yeah. That's it.